Have you ever stopped to wonder just how cold and ruthless your own family can really be? Hi, I'm Rachel. I'm 30 years old, and last month I buried my daughter alone. Not because I don't have family, but because mine made a choice. Let me take you back. My daughter, Luna, was born on a snowy morning in January. 6 pounds, 2 ounces. She had my eyes and my husband's dark curls. For 6 magical months, she was the center of our world. We took turns waking up with her. We sang lullabies. We laughed at her little sneezes. Then, one Tuesday morning, everything shattered. I woke up at 6 a.m. for work. I'm a pediatric nurse and noticed something was off. The baby monitor had been silent all night. Too silent. I rushed to her crib. She wasn't breathing. Her little body was cold. I screamed for my husband. We called 911. I tried CPR while sobbing and shaking, but it was too late. The doctors called it SID, sudden infant death syndrome. That's a phrase no parent should ever hear. But this story, it isn't just about grief. It's about betrayal. I called my parents that same morning. Through tears, I told them Luna was gone. My mom gasped, said she was sorry, asked if I needed anything. My dad was quiet. They came over that evening, brought flowers, hugged us. They looked sad, but disconnected. Then came the question, when was the funeral? I said Friday at 11 a.m., and my parents fell silent. My mom reminded me that Derek's engagement party, her golden son, was the same day, with guests flying in and everything prepaid. She asked if I'd consider moving my daughter's funeral to the following week. I said no and told them calmly, if they couldn't come, that was their choice. Friday came. The sun was shining, like the world had the audacity to keep turning. Luna's casket was small, white, covered in pale pink roses. There were friends, co-workers, my husband's parents crying, holding us up. But my own parents? Nowhere. No call, no message, no flowers, just silence. The next morning, I posted a single photo to my close friends and family group on Facebook. It was black and white, Luna's tiny hand gripping my finger. The caption read, Luna Grace, 6 months old, laid to rest on Friday, the 14th of July at 11 a.m. You are loved more than words can say. That was it. No anger, no accusation, just the truth. And the fallout was immediate. My Aunt Lisa messaged me first. Wait, Friday? Wasn't that the same day as Derek's party? Then my cousin called, Rach, your parents didn't come to the funeral? I thought they were sick. That's what they told us. The family thread exploded. People started connecting the dots. One uncle even commented, family is about showing up when it counts. You can't rewind that kind of moment. And it hit them hard, because I hadn't exposed them. They exposed themselves. A week later, my mom called, casual tone. We've been thinking, maybe you and Michael should come over for dinner. It'll be good to get out. Derek and Stephanie will be there. You can hear about the wedding plans. I reminded my mother that I'd buried my daughter the previous Friday, and she hadn't been there. Instead of responding, she stayed silent, and I told her I needed real space, not just for myself, but for Luna. I ended the call. Over the next few weeks, messages from relatives poured in, offering sympathy and confusion because my parents had told everyone they missed the funeral due to a back injury. They lied, knowing the truth would make them look heartless. Yet they still made that choice. 6 weeks later, my dad sent a short letter admitting they failed me and Luna, followed by a package from my mom, a necklace with Luna's name and a quiet apology. I don't know if I'm ready to forgive them, but I do know Luna mattered, and her funeral did too.